So I had my little rant the other day, and I did mention that I still do seed starts inside. And this is traditional gardening now. And the reason I still have a traditional garden is simply that in my tower garden, there are still vegetables such as onions, carrots, even the larger turnips, beets. Those either you cannot grow or they're super, super challenging to grow. And the other thing is I don't grow on my tower garden the very, very large leafy greens, and I'm referring to broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage, and whatnot. I currently have some cauliflower on my garden. It's not uncommon for people to actually start on their tower garden and put it outside. The challenge with it is it's going to a very nutrient enriched growth area. Your vertical garden is constantly in nutrients, right? So when you are putting plants outside, you only provide nutrients here and there. It's not constantly in water with nutrients in it all the time. So it's a very challenging transition for certain plants. And you almost have to not just harden them off like you do when you start seeds indoors, but you also have to harden them off in that sense. So you have to kind of weed them down on nutrients. And that's sometimes they don't do very well. So right now I'm just getting my soil damp because especially when you're starting your seeds, you don't want it soaked yet. Soil is just pre-moistened. And for the first couple days, week, I'm actually just gonna water my seedlings in the soil trays by spritzing them with water on top of the soil until the leaves pop up. I'm not gonna add water to the bottom of the tray, and that's because on the germinating setup I have, there's still going to be a heat mat, and I'm still going to put basically a greenhouse cover over my seed tray that's going to keep it moist, very moist for a while. And we will also need to watch for over moistness because I've had it where mold grows on top because I just left the lid on all the time, didn't pay attention. So I've had this little seedling start tray, which I hate these things. I've reused them over and over and over, but you'll see there's different ones out there that aren't as crunchy and available. But you know what? It served me well. And I'm gonna actually kind of compact these here. I really am just focusing on seed starting the things that I can't grow in my tower garden. We're just gonna get onions going. We're gonna top that even more so with some vermiculite to hold moisture into the top. I'll just put my lid on and put it on my germination heat mat. I don't need light until there's actual growth, so we won't get the light set up out for a little bit yet.